Hello and welcome back to a new episode. In this one, we are looking at three very interesting indexes which are pretty much all down over the past 5 days. The question is, are they going back up and is now the perfect time to buy? Well, of course, I am not a financial advisor, but if you want to hear my opinions on why the market is down right now, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel because we talk about the markets every single day and we make multiple videos per day, so it would be appreciated if you could just take a second to subscribe. Now that I've said that though, let's jump in. So we're going to start off this one by looking at the S&P 500. The S&P actually did take a hit to the downside on the Friday, which did actually continue quite a negative run for the whole week. We can see a sell-off of about 0.12% on the whole week, which is not too significant, but overall you can see it was pretty volatile, and all the way down to the lows we did decrease by quite a significant amount with 0.5%. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot in comparison to some of the stocks that we look at, but let's face it guys, this is the S&P 500. It's consistent of stable companies and it does not fluctuate this much very often. Now don't get me wrong, we have seen quite a big run on this one over the past month. Obviously we are up about 5% from this low point, and that doesn't sound too significant in comparison to some of the stocks, but again, you guys know how the S&P works. It basically moves pretty stably for the majority of times, but ever so slightly, ever so often we do see a move to the downside. So I think a lot of people now are questioning, is this a start of a sell-off and is the market going to crash? Well, here's my opinion guys. Personally, I don't think that the market is going to crash just yet. I don't think that is going to happen. It's not impossible though, don't get me wrong. And when it comes to investing, it's definitely hard to say where we are going. Now we're just going to have a quick look at the Nasdaq and also the Russell 2000, and then I'm going to talk more about what I think is going on. So quickly looking at the Nasdaq, we can see Nasdaq is actually giving a similar reading, and of course this is a Nasdaq 100. It's down about 0.85%, so it is about 1% almost. And even on the 1 day, we can see that it was down on Friday as well by about 0.7%. On the whole month though, we are looking at similar gains to the S&P, so things not too bad overall, but things basically are moving in a very interesting way for all of these indexes. Now just quickly looking at the Russell 2000, which is actually 2,000 of the smallest cap companies in the United States, we can see that these are obviously going to be a lot of penny stocks and all that kind of stuff, so this index is going to be a bit more volatile, but overall the whole trend is kind of similar, as this one is moving in a very similar way to both the S&P and the Nasdaq over the past month. So things realistically for this one are pulling back ever so slightly into the green on the Friday, which is good, but overall guys, for the S&P and also the Nasdaq 100, things were down. So here's my opinion guys. I think it was bound to sell off at some point if we are looking at this one, and when we face it, it's not even too steep of a sell off. Now do I think that the market is going to crash? Personally, I do think it is way too soon to be considering that. I think, you know what, red weeks happen from time to time. It's not the worst thing in the world, and it definitely is a time where you should tread with caution, don't get me wrong, but I think it definitely does present some very decent buy-in opportunities. Let's face it as well, over the past 6 months we've seen a very big increase in the indexes, and I think it does make sense that from time to time people are going to sell off, which also makes sense because, you know what, people need to take profits from time to time as well. So that's just another reason why I'm not too concerned about these indices or indexes selling off. So overall guys, would I buy them right now? Would I buy stocks on them right now? Well, here's my opinion. If I was going to be buying these, I would definitely tread cautiously. I would definitely do a sort of dollar cost averaging method rather than going all in once until we know what is going on. I do think that for all three indexes though, into the next week, they will hopefully be back in the green. That is what I would love to see. I don't think it will be by too much, but I think we definitely could get past these highs on the Nasdaq, hopefully, on the S&P, hopefully. I think the Russell 2000 is already pulling itself back up into the green on the Friday. Another good indication of things to come for this one. I think overall, guys, there is now a bit of potential for these to pull back on Monday and also going into next week, but we talk about the stock market every single day, so we're going to be updating this on a future episode, maybe in the next week. So like I said, if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Just tell me what you think that the markets are going to do tomorrow down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye until then.